So I'm going to start off and just shake it up a little bit and pump a couple pumps. As you can see, it's super creamy, so it's a thick, creamy consistency. I'm just going to use my beauty blender, and I do have, you know, some redness and stuff around here. My skin on my face is obviously lighter than my neck because I do exfoliate my face quite often, so any self-tanner and stuff doesn't really stick too well. So let's see, I do have some little blemishes going on, so let's see what it covers. So far, it's a really nice match. I do like this color. This is, again, medium. So if you are usually like a medium skin tone, you probably want to go for a darker shade. Because obviously I'm not that dark. I'm darker than usual, but medium is actually a really nice shade. And this claims to be a full coverage, your skin but better, full coverage cream, correcting cream, and anti-aging hydrating serum. So let's see here. So we got one layer on, and I'm super impressed. It has evened out a lot of my skin tone. It doesn't feel or look like I have any makeup on. It does have a slight scent to it, but nothing like perfumey. It's kind of like a fresh scent. But yeah, it did a really nice job of covering. I had a little blemish here and one right here. And then, you know, it covered all the redness around my nose. So one layer, and it did a very, very good job in my mind of covering. I thought CC creams were a lot more sheer. So this is definitely like a full coverage CC cream. Covers up a lot better than a lot of foundations that I have. So let's do the other side. And this does have SPF 50 in it as well. So this is a great product if you are outside a lot, especially like in the summertime. For me, the spring and fall seems to be when I'm outside the most because it's not as hot. So, you know, I'm out taking walks or going to the park. So I'm outside a little bit more in the cooler months, but you could still get sunburned even if it's cloudy out because you still get that sun exposure. So I like that it does have SPF 50 in it, just in case your moisturizers don't already have SPF. So that is one layer. I think it covered amazingly. And it blends really, really nice with my, you know, neck and with my self-tanner. So I really, really like this color. I think even if I was a little bit fairer as far as like my self-tanner, because I haven't done it for about 3 days, I think medium would still be a good shade. So that does tell me that the lighter shades obviously will cater to quite fair skin, which is nice. Someone's coming upstairs. How's it going?
You moved.
I moved. Hello.
Hello.
Okay, so now that it has had a few seconds to set in, I really love it. It feels like skin. It's not sticky or tacky. It blends really nicely. It blends really, really nice into the skin. So I'm gonna do the rest of my face and I'll check in with you later. I can't find my clock. 8:54, so I will check in a few hours and let you know how it holds up. So I'm here with a check-in, and it is currently 1:43, splotchy here on my forehead, but other than that, hasn't really broken down anywhere. I've also eaten and had something to drink, and so yeah, it's held up really, really nicely. It's not really broken down or anything, really not even oily, just a little bit of dewiness here. Nothing that some blotting sheets or taking like a powder brush like this wouldn't do, you know. So if I just dabbed it here, I don't have any additional product, just kind of blotting it off with my brush, and that instantly took that little bit of shine away. So far so good, and I'll check in with you guys in just a little bit. 5:35, and I'm doing my final check-in because I am going to an event tonight for my husband's fundraiser that he's doing. So I'm gonna have to wash off my face and kind of redo it just to freshen up. Well, I might just wash off my foundation. Anyways, it held up really good. It wore off a little bit around my nose and around, it did pretty good. It wore off, you know, around my nose and around my forehead. Mind you, it is a little bit hotter today, and I have been moving and unpacking and packing things all day long. So a little bit of like, you know, working up some heat here in this house. but I'm impressed. I like it. I think that it is a great product for somebody who wants a little bit of, or wants some great coverage, but doesn't really want a thick foundation, something that looks very, very natural, blends in nicely with the skin, and it held up pretty well. So I'm very impressed. I would definitely say it is a full coverage cream. It did a great job at covering. It lasted pretty well throughout the day. Again, love that it has SPF 50. It didn't oxidize, and you know, it just kind of did some normal wearing off throughout the day. But other than that, I'm super impressed. So I highly recommend checking it out. If you've tried that CC cream, let me know your thoughts, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!